Hello, and welcome to Quirky Talk. Wear your headphones, crank up the volume, and listen to some views, rants, and everything. Tune into the whole thing so that you don't miss anything. Sit back and enjoy.
Hello everyone, it's Quirky here, and today we're going to have another episode of our Quirky Rafi podcast. Now, the first or the fourth episode pala, nung in-upload ko last week, the reception went pretty well. So, thank you for those who listened dun sa podcast episode 4. And now this is the episode 5 of our podcast. So, if you like what I'm talking about here, then you can like and subscribe to our channel. Okay? So, I have some topics lined up, Ren, for a while, but I hope that I can give some more input sa mga kailangan na siguro pag-usapan recently and kung ano man yung mga pwede rin pag-usapan syempre sa history or probably in culture din, no? Ayan. So, um, today I have lined up some topics to talk about here, no? But, and also, I'm trying to fix rin yung mga audio issues na nag-occur nung earlier episode, so, or nung fourth episode, so, I'm trying to fix the audio, I'm trying to fix the mic para at least maging clear yung sasalita ko. Ayan. So, uh, ngayon, let's move on dun sa parang a bit of a personal note dito sa ating um, podcast is yung parang personality ko as a on how do I regard myself to other people, no? Ayan. So, am I an introvert or extrovert? Ayan. So, a lot of people might not know me, you know, as an outgoing, probably somewhat of a joyful person, no? Na palaging makulit. Ayan. Extrovert, parang siguro tingin niyo na extrovert. Ayan. Pero siguro I still consider myself an introvert or something in between, some sort of an ambivert kumbaga. Kasi mahirap rin na for me personally, it's been a struggle to um talk with other people. It's actually one of the biggest struggles that I'm experiencing even right now. And that may be attributed to siguro sa development ko nung bata ako na iba yung parang tingin ko sa mga tao na I am something unique but probably not really that unique in terms of um, siguro pagiging generic ko, no? Ayan. Pero it's really tough for me to interact with others, especially ngayon. Parang ngayon ko lang nare-realize na marami akong nami-miss out na yun nga, everything. I missed out a lot on siguro hangouts, ganyan. That's why I developed myself as an introvert and siguro hinahanapan ko yung parang validation na yun on being an extrovert online. So, I'm trying to validate myself dun sa isang space na hindi naman siguro dapat na nandun ako. So, I'm going to make sure in the future no to make time for others. Pero for me no, it will madali lang yun sabihin to make time for others but it's really that difficult. Lalo ko ngayon ba lang na-realize na may kulang talaga sa'yo in terms of you being an kung sinasabi mong ambivert ka, dapat at least you're 50-50. But siguro nung as a, kailangan din sa profession ko na kailangan extrovert ako. And yun naman talaga yung kailangan pagiging extrovert, which is an edge. Ayun, no? Pero dun mo lang makikita yung display ko as an extrovert is being on a class and not anything else. In a party, no? Pero in party kasi napaka-small ng sample size yan for me because I do not go to a lot of parties and I do not really go outside that often. So, ayun nga. Cannot really say na yung ambivert ko pero I'm trying myself to be that. And parang I'm trying to be in a healthy balance between being an introvert and an extrovert, no? And nung college rin, may binigay rin sa amin na Myers-Briggs personality test. Which really is not that accurate of a test. Kumbaga, it's not really the sum of it all personality test. Siguro. But when I found out that I was an ESFP, no? Which it is actually an extrovert. But for an additional context lang, nung sinagot ko yung ESFP, it's more of a 50-50. Parang from the odd number questions for each letter, kung I or Ika, there are probably 9 questions. 5 there's a 5-4 split in between kung extrovert ka, introvert ka. So, it's not really that big of a deal of me being attributed to that letter, no? It's not really parang yung pagiging eco is not really enough given na parang nasa balance pa lang ako noon. I'm trying to find a groove right there. Ayan. So, hindi ko, and na-develop rin yung pagiging introvert ko ng pandemic in which, siguro in the future episodes, I'll try to explain fully what is my anxiety levels during the early 2020, no? Ayan. But anyway, no? Being an introvert and extrovert has put me in a position where I understood myself better kung ano ba talaga yung nakalain sa akin, kung tama ba yung pinili kong profession, being being a teacher, if that would really help me understand ano ba yung capabilities ko, kung ano ba yung ma-share ko sa mga estudyante ko. And that's really, that could really help you upgrade your bank, yung knowledge bank mo in terms kung ano yung depth of knowledge na pwede mong maibigay. And that's the biggest, siguro, talent rin yun to give knowledge to others. I think that's a talent in that understood mo yung sarili mo. You have a bigger understanding of yourself and that you can convert it into knowledge sharing, kumbaga. Ayan. So, nakako-convert mo yung knowledge into something that is productive, something that is useful, not only for yourself, pero yung ayun, sa iba rin. Ayan. So, at least for yung pagiging introvert and extrovert ko, I think that's still an unsolved thing, no? Ayan. So, nandun pa rin ako sa may parang ambivert side. Ayan. Pero itong podcast ko ito, it's a display of both of my sides. And I'm trying to explain ano ba yung meron ako ngayon. Ayan. So, that's the story of that, no? Being an introvert and extrovert. And, kailangan ko rin ito. Yun pa, additional information lang. Yung pagiging introvert and extrovert is something that you can only determine. Pero, in my case, nalaman ko lang yung mga ganyan, yung mga personality gauge, no? Or types when I was studying in my program. Syempre, no? As an educator, no? You need to understand kung ano ba yung personality, not only on yourself, but also your students. And by, siguro natutunan ko rin throughout the way kung ano ba talaga yung linya. And where do we draw the line between being an introvert and extrovert? Ayan. So, at least, ayan, mag-gauge ko rin in the future, ano ba talaga yung ako? Am I an introvert or extrovert? Ayan. Ayan. Speaking of that, I like to be, parang I would like to attend parties and socializing in the future because I think I missed that out in my adolescent years. I think I am not gifted with that kind of interaction. And people would like to say na, hindi naman kailangan yung mga parties na yun and socializing and all of that. Pero on me, that is something that really lacks. And I don't know kung ano pa yung pwede kong makuha as I grow older, kung would I get that exuberance? Would I get that same level of enjoyment as I enjoyed my childhood, which siguro hindi ko rin naman masabi na I enjoyed that much. Ayan. Would I still enjoy a party when I get to 30? I don't know. I don't really know talaga kung ano ba yung magiging takbo in terms of my personality. So, ayun nga, it's only a matter of time if I'm going to enjoy things or not. And that also affects what will I be in the future. Ayan. Kung ano ba yung that would also affect my relationships to others. Ayan. So that's my story on the introvert extrovert um personality determination. Yun. Next now, I think this is a fan submitted suggestion on a topic, and that is friend zone moments. Ayan. So, for me no, hindi pa talaga ako nagkaroon ng parang serious relationship. But I'm going to tell you, I haven't really got the friend zone that hard. Kasi if you really want to consider a friend zone na talagang kinaibigan talaga, is that you put yourself into a semi-relationship, a semi-serious relationship, which for me, I did not have. Parang crush-crush lang, ayan, hang out this, hang out there, having a best friend like that. But in order for you to, siguro, what they consider as friend zone is more on, nagkaroon ka ng relationship, but in the middle of it, let's say we can have a threshold of 25%, and on that 25%, then, or pwede rin nasa talking stage kayo, or a bit of a beginning of your relationship that you realize na hanggang kaibigan lang. Ayan, hanggang kaibigan lang. And I think dun mo talaga makita yung friendzone moments. Pwede rin sa ligawan din. I think most of the people nasa ligawan, and dun pa lang makita na, ay, stop. We need to stop dating. I think we're only be friends. Ayan. I think that's the best. Yun yung parang threshold level talaga, is that on the dating stage, friend zone moments. Pwede rin, no, in the relationship, you learn each other and you realize na hindi pala kayo fit, and hanggang magkaibigan lang kayo. And that, I think, still friend zone. Hindi pa lang siya breakup na stage. Ayan. Once that you understood each other na deeply, na hanggang kaibigan lang kayo, let's say, given the time, like months, maybe, years, I don't know, hindi na abot ng years yun. Hindi na magiging friends yun. That's actually a breakup to be friends, not friend zone. Okay? I think that's way different. But anyway, no? Siguro, some of my friends zone moments probably just sa talking stage lang siguro. I think I never really had a serious relationship, and nasa talking stage pa lang dun na friend zone. Yun, that's it. Every girl that I've met, no, who had siguro naka-talking stage ko, it is friend zone. Doon pa lang, friend zone na. Okay? Ayan. So I think that's the story of my life when it comes to that now. But I'm still hoping, I hope I can find someone there for me. Ayan. Kapag hindi lang kasi kapag friendzone ka lang palagi, it means that there's something wrong in you. And probably that's the same problem that I have myself. Ayan. So, friendzone moments, ayan. One moment siguro is no high school where I have this girl who I really like, and also really smart. Matalino siya. And she's also adventurous. But, and we still compete kung ano ba yung magiging achievement namin by the end of the year no high school. Third honor ba? Fourth honor? Andiyan ba sa mga honor roll na mataas? And also, through time na develop ko rin pagka-crush na sa kanya until I express na meron akong feelings. Pero I think weeks later, she already told me na no, we're just friends. And that put me an ire. I'm a little bit heartbroken on that. Pero hindi naman heartbroken na sobrang na-depress ka, no. It's more about, okay, okay. Ayan, I can get over with this. Ayan. So, ayun nga, it's a good thing na magkaibigan lang kami and that really saved our friendship. Ayan. And although we have our separate ways na, still, no, I wish her the best na rin. Ayan. I think itong girl na to probably is on the right place right now. I think if we are in, siguro nung dream ko rin nung high school na kami yung magkaroon ng relationship, but it's not really that the right time to think about that. Ayan. So, again, I wish her the best. Ayan. And dun sa mga iba na, kasi konti lang naman talaga, I haven't really done anything in terms of that. So, for the viewer, I'm really sorry if I didn't talk uh, that much depth into this topic, but I just put this here anyway because I want to preface the topic that the other viewer suggested is what is that? Confession tips. Ayan. So, confession tips, siguro, kahit wala pa naman ako nasa relationship, hindi pa naman ako nasa serious relationship, I think this is actually a good idea, no? So, for me, no, some of the tips that I can give to you is, um, oh, yan, mahirap maging honest. Ayan, it's easy to lie, but it's hard to be honest. Ayan, pero it's easy rin to be honest. You just tell you just tell the truth. Because sometimes, or in many cases, the truth hurts, but the truth will set you free. Ayan. We always, siguro gusto natin hindi naman kasi lie ang pag-confess eh. Let's say, is this for your crush? Kasi nung sinend to sa akin ng isang viewer, do I mean na confess on your mistakes or confess on your feelings? Siguro, confess on your feelings because, yun, let's cling on to that side, no? Confess on your feelings with your, with someone that you like. So first, no, is it takes time to be honest, but I think kung ano man yung magiging reaction ng kung kanino ka nagtatapat, then you need to accept it. There's nothing to lose when it comes to confession. Other than siguro yung friendship ninyo, I think there's a lot to lose for that. Ayan. Kasi yun yung mahirap eh. It's either you gain something or you lost something. Pero when you're kapag nagtatapat ka sa isang friend, like best friend mo talaga, I think if your relationship failed after you confess, then probably there's a lot to lose there. Ayan. So you need to make sure to think on your future together kung fit ba talaga kayo or hindi. Kasi doon yung talaga malaman kung worth it ba yung confession or hindi. Okay? Ayan. Think on your future together. You're not just being in a relationship for the sake of having company, but you're having a relationship to marry that person. Okay? Pero kasi ngayong age na ngayon to, people are gusto lang nilang maging gusto nilang nila talaga on having a relationship because just to flex on others, para may flex lang sa kaibigan nila or something to prove on their for boys the masculinity, and I think that is siguro super, not really, I think it is super wrong talaga na kung for to prove your masculinity you need to be in a relationship. Ayan. But I think that's a topic for another time. Ayan. So next, no, is next tip is para sa confession is always keep your feelings in check once na magtapat na. So kung ano man yung magiging reaction ng pinagtapatan mo, you need to respect that. Because if you don't, you have a lot to lose. You will lose a lot of things if you do not respect the if you do not respect the decision. And that's okay, no? There's a lot of people who can, siguro pwede mo pang ma-meet. Ayan, especially for the young ones there's a lot of people that you will meet and doon ka pwedeng mag-start. Or not really mag-start, but have an friendship together. Have a friendship with other people na rin. And it's not really the end of the world if yun nga, hindi ka na kung hindi ka natanggap, it's not really the end of it, no? There's a lot of opportunities and friendships that will open. Kaya nga sinasabi ko, when one door closes, another will open. Ayan. So, yun nga. It's really, siguro kung dinamdam mo talaga na hindi ka natanggap, and you just need to accept it as it is because you will not get it back. You will hope na mag-attract niya and say, nagbago na isip ko, sige, tanggap na kita. But that is highly unlikely, especially kung magkakilala talaga kayo. Okay? Ayan. So, that's another tip, no? Next tip is, ano pa ba may bibigay kong mga tips? Kasi, hindi man ako nagkaroon ng relationship, hindi man ako ganun ka-kg dun sa mga love, no? Because I'm still trying to find myself. Ayan. So, kapag sa confession, no? Is that, yun yung be honest, be respectful, and also be hopeful na rin. Ayan. Be hopeful palagi. Because, if you're going to confess, no? And then kahit hindi ka na accept, regardless of the decision, you need to put hope on yourself. Kasi kahit na-accept ka, still put hope on yourself that you will succeed. Ayan. And dun ka mag-grow not only on yourself but also with your partner. Put hope on yourself. Kung hindi ka natanggap, still put hope on yourself that you will meet someone. Okay? Ayan. So, these are my 3 tips. Be honest, be respectful, and be hopeful. Ayan. So, yun nga. Those are my tips for confession. Now, next topic I'm talking about here is, siguro alam niyo naman yung meme na Salamat, yung kumakantang crew member ng Shakey's on during a birthday of a 1-year-old and how it blew up. Ayan, how it blew up into what we know as hindi mo maintindihan yung nangyari. How it became a meme. I cannot really explain to you kung bakit siya naging meme. Ayan. Or siguro, pwede rin in a bit, but I'm going to put emphasis kung bakit siya naging cultural relic. Ayan, kahit meme lang siya. Ayan, pwede mo siya mayan tulad sa mga international na memes na nakikita ninyo. It's because it's a form of what you call the shit posting. Ayan. It's not an intentional shit post, pero because there's a lot going on in that scenario that it has a comedic value. It has an inherent comedic value into it. Like, ano ba ang pwedeng maging base ng comedic value na yun? It's because of the themes that are conflicting into it. Now, don't get me wrong, yung salamat ng the Don can be interpreted in many ways, no? Like, it's about saying goodbye to your friend. It's about honoring your friendship, no? Pwede naman yung kahit anong age groups. Pero, yung original na kanta ng the Don, the original tone of it is more of an adult relationship, eh. Like, more of an adolescent teenage. Like, you're parting ways, salamat. Ayan, salamat. Ayan. Hindi naman parting. Pwede mo naman rin i-put into context into something that you continue on. And then you'll say thank you. But the actual song, ayun na, don't get me wrong, it's actually toned to a more adolescent, adult friendship. And being paired on a kid's party is actually uh, is actually ironic. Ayan. It's a birthday of a 1-year-old and you're singing something that is about a friendship of yun nga, friendship, no? Na siguro in the depths of an adult knowledge. And you cannot really explain that, but hindi siya, parang nasa level siya, hindi siya themed to a 1-year-old, but at the same time, it's not really out of place since it is a birthday party. And by the way, the Don's Salamat is a karaoke favorite. It's a karaoke favorite. So you can put that into any birthday that you want. And I've seen local birthdays celebrated in siguro sa mga barangay, sa mga subdivision ninyo, sa kapitbahay ninyo. 1-year-old, 2-year-old, binyag, 5-year-old, may karaoke na maraming tito, tita nagkakantahan ng mga maraming kanta. It's some part of a culture ng Pilipino na rin na naging parte ng karaoke sa atin regardless of who or regardless of who the birthday celebrant is. Kung bata yan, kung binyag yan sa reception, or hindi reception sa ano lang pala to kapitbahay. But again, no, I think you will get the point. It's not it's somewhat uh, out of place, but at the same time, it is not. Given the context kung paano tayo mag-celebrate ng birthday. And also, because I think meron rin, no, yung mascot. Mascot is an added value na rin doon because for one, no, he was being swarmed by the kids. And I think yun naman talagang role ng mascot eh. But the mascot there is sort of as a faceless stone. Like he was just standing there. He's not really doing anything. He was being swarmed. And hindi naman siya sinaswarm for something na ginawa niya eh. Yan. Siguro may ginawa siya, but in that video, parang nakatayo lang siya doon. And I think he was gawking at the crew member singing Salamat. Ayan. So that's an added humor na rin. Because in my mind, no, parang sinasabi ng mascot, ano ba tong why am I looking at this? We're on a 1-year-old birthday party and you sing like that. I mean, siguro in my head it's wrong, but at the same time it feels so right. It feels so right. Ayan. And how it became a meme culture relic, it's simply because of it's too much going on. It displays so much of the Filipino culture on how we celebrate birthday parties. And also, how do we, yun nga, not only how do we celebrate birthday parties, but also how can we put OPM back to its glory days. And bigla na nag-iba yung topic, no? But then again, no, you can see the absurdity of a Filipino right there. That you can put everything at once. Ayan. So, ganun talaga. It's one of the funniest memes, no? It became a copy pasta, no? Yung naging copy pasta yung caption nung original or the OP. I think the original the person who originally posted it had the caption and then it became a copy pasta. So that's another value for its validity as a meme culture relic and being a copy pasta. And siguro, not only that, no, pero kapag kinanta mo yung Salamat na ganong version, like, it's on a parang band version, and you're in a kid's party, it feels like you're having a concert, but your audience is full of 1-year-olds. And I think that sums up the caption very well. Ayan. So, ganun talaga parang nagkaroon ng cultural, it has a cult status on Philippine meme culture. And I think it will stand the test of time. I think it will hold on for a very long time. So, ganun yung significance ng salamat. And sa Shakey and salamat um, meme. Ayan. Next up, no? Ayan. So, we have, during the Austrian Grand Prix, no? There are some reports about absurd fan behavior during, during qualifying, during the race, no? Ayan. Or during pre-practice, that there are multiple um, reports na some people are being harassed, some people are being catcalled, some people are being unruly, some people are acting like hooligans. Now, I just want to address this thing that we're viewing sports, we are going to sport venues because we're trying to enjoy it. Kahit sabihin, even though we're on adversary uh, adverse sides, I think it will defeat the purpose of having an uh, enjoyable viewing experience. No, it will really ruin the fun for everyone if viewers are acting like this, harassing people, uh, spouting uh, racist words or statements, being disorganized before, during, and after the event. So I think there's no place in sport. There's no place for that, especially in sporting events. Even though you say you're in adverse sides, even though you are fans of rival players, teams, I think it will ruin the experience for everyone. Although you might have resentments on rival players or teams, I think what should be the case here is that you need to put respect as well on the fans. Ayan. Put, res- put respect on the fans as well, so that everyone will have a viewing experience. You don't harass because, oh, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, my team is better than you. No, sure, trash talk is part of the culture, but when you're harassing fans, disrespecting fans like that, it doesn't make you a greater person. It doesn't really resemble on what's sport truly is. So if we're keeping it that way, then we cannot really model ourselves to be fans of a sport, because sportsmen are bounded by integrity, and so should the viewers, so should the spectators. And players are respecting each other. Why not the viewers? Why not the spectators? They should respect each other. Especially with this social media age. This extends to social media. So we should respect in terms of uh, supporting one player or one team. Because at the end of the day, um, I think the biggest winners here are everyone. If we respect and enjoy the spectacle. Yeah. For some viewing experience. And I think what can we learn from the Austrian GP is that this disrespecting each other in the spectator stands, this needs to go. And we need to put light into situations where someone is being harassed, being driven away, fighting, and don't give me that culture. It's because of the culture. If we cannot really respect each other, then probably we are not like who are we supporting. Mm. So that's my take on fan behavior in sports. No place for harassment, no place for racism in sporting events. Always be respectful and don't be among us. Okay? So, I think ito na yung, that's it for my podcast, episode 5 right here, no? So, I have a lot of topics, no, lined up from my viewers, no, but I only have a limited time on my, siguro yung noise cancellation ko. Ayan, I have only have limited speaking time, but uh, I, I'm trying to, give you guys more time now. And also, I'm solo rin. I'm solo, so I can only speak for much I can only speak for only a certain period of time. So I think that's it for my episode 5 of this Quirky Rapid podcast. If you like this podcast, make sure to like and subscribe. And also, again, thank you for the 50 views on my episode 4. I It means that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will enjoy this too. And also, um, please still support my channel. No, it will help me a lot if you support my channel. No, kahit hindi pa siya monetized, but I really like doing YouTube videos, especially like this. Ayan. So thank you guys, and see you later. Goodbye.